Hey, welcome to my new channel. My name is Paul Siegel, and I used to rant on another channel called Clear Pill Philosophy, and prior to that called Paul's Treehouse. And now I decided to just move this to its own channel, because those other channels have grown into something completely different. And I figured it was better not to get the brand mixed up and confused by putting in these sorts of rants in there. What are these rants about? Well, they're about all the kinds of things people like me observe about the world, and perhaps people like you. And what are people like you and me like? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Satan is gambling on me, and so is God. I feel like a character on a board game, and both Satan and God are putting bets on me. Yeah, that's the one. I'm betting on him. So am I. And perhaps I play that to my advantage. I wonder, though, if the force of good and the force of evil, which often tug at us, all of us, are really not really the sum of it all. In other words, maybe there is a God that is above good and evil. And the Christian God, the God of heaven and nobility and goodness and virtue, perhaps is not the actual God. Maybe the actual God is in charge of goodness and evil. And this Western Judeo-Christian Islamic God is really just one component. And the Satan, the devil, the jinn, another dark component. But then there's a great puppet master above it all. A grand schemer or a grand dreamer. Maybe that is truly the one that we should be worshiping. What a wild thing this life is. Everything, all the plans that I had made, all the resources that I had built over the past 20 years, hoping to carve my way into a launch, have a successful, and all the plans that I had made to have a successful second half of my life completely upended through artificial intelligence. All the data, all the information, all the resources that I had gathered and hoped to put together into some sort of grand finale for my life, gone. Not gone, they're there, but they're just worthless now. And I'm certain I'm not the only one that's going through this. sometimes I feel like I'm part of a tragic comedy, and God is watching for the sake of laughing. I can't blame him or her or it. I like tragic comedies as well. I love watching shows like Frasier, where we find ourselves compulsively laughing at other people's misfortunes. You know, I think laughter is what it's all about. People say, what's the meaning of life and all that? And there's all kinds of answers you could come to that question. I've come to many, many answers that are profoundly wise, but I've recently felt like all that stuff is nonsense. Perhaps what it's really about is laughter. Laughter, to me, is... Okay, I don't know what word this is, but if there's a word to describe what laughter is. But in general, all the things of life I have observed are harmonic representations of something else. Even sometimes you can see these in sort of fractal relationships. A classic example is the pattern on a leaf resembles very closely the structure of the tree. And with everything, you find fractal derivations and harmonies where when you find a truth, you know it's truth because there's countless other things that are harmonizing with it. There's only one non-harmonic thing in life that I've been able to find. Well, two, but then I realized it was harmonic. The first one was dreaming, but it is harmonic. And I talk about that in one of my previous videos from my older channel. So that one is harmonic. The laughter, though, is the only sort of isolated, non-harmonic truth. And it makes me wonder if really the whole point of life is to entertain our Creator. To make our Creator laugh. Make God laugh. That is your mission in life. Make God laugh. Or surprise God. That's another good one. All the things that you derive satisfaction from when you watch a story, watch a movie, read a book, play a game. Anything that you derive enjoyment from is probably what you should be doing in life, assuming that you're the avatar in this scenario, and God is the gamer or the player or the watcher. Surprise him. Entertain him. Keep God asleep. Because that's how I've come to realize dreaming is non-harmonic. Or rather, it is harmonic. Because God is sleeping. And He's experiencing your life in the same way that you experience the life of the characters in your dreams when you sleep. Except His greatness is so great that His capacity for dreaming is obviously far more immense than ours is. But our capability for dreaming is like a fractal harmonic derivation of the great dreamer that has come up with all of this, and we get to live it and experience it. And let's make sure to keep God entertained so that he persists in his sleep. So yeah, laughter is special. Laughter is very special. I try to make a point every day of laughing. And usually at night, my son and I watch sitcoms. Lately we've been watching Frasier. And probably one of the most hilarious shows ever written. Before that we watched Seinfeld, also hilarious. Both of them kind of a sadistic humor. Maybe we each have our own God, and our own God has its own personality. And my God likes laughing at other people's misfortunes. I've had plenty. I've had plenty misfortunes to laugh at. Maybe your God is interested in something else. Maybe your God really enjoys watching you have very noble, self-sacrificing qualities. We each have to find our way. We each have our own way in which we entertain God. And that's fine. That's fine. Well, as you can see, this channel is not really going to be about anything. It's just going to be me rambling sincerely about the things that are on my mind. And perhaps I'll make you laugh. Perhaps I'll strike horror and terror in your heart. Perhaps one day my videos will make you smile and feel joy inside and a sense of hope and optimism. And then the following day, I will bring it all back down again. These ups and downs. We go through life, don't we? With ups and downs. And I have no desire to put forth a persona that seems to have come out of a mold and is perfectly shaped and consistent day by day. No. I'm going to be myself. And that means there's nothing about my videos that is going to help you regulate your ego. Quite often, a lot of people who we would call perhaps influencers or vloggers or journalists or people who have some sort of online persona, they sort of pick a character. Have you noticed? They pick the thing that they're going to be. And they're that consistently every day so that you know you can count on them being that one way every day. And they become kind of a drug. A fixture, an anchor, something that people can go to and hold on to. There's nothing like that here. You're not going to get anything like that here. I am a slippery bottle. So, you have been warned. This channel is going to be about nothing. And at the same time, it's going to be about everything. So come and join me. It'll be a fun ride, I can guarantee you that. It'll be a fun ride. So if you're into roller coasters and the surprises of life, come and join me on my new channel. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. So I'll probably come up with a name and dislike it and change it multiple times over the course of the next several months and years. But we'll see what happens. I look forward to finding out. Thanks for watching.